while you're 40, you still have some decisions to make. You are young enough now where you can change your habits as far as strength training goes to really lift some weights. If you want to maintain lean muscle mass, in fact, gain a little, not bulk, not inches, don't panic, but if you want to gain lean muscle mass, so that means your fat percent goes down, now's the time to do it, because 10 years from now, when you wish you had, it will be harder because you're losing that over time, and it gets harder and harder to put it on or to keep what you've got. The further away you are from 25, when you reached your peak, the harder exercise gets. It's always a breakdown activity. At 20, it was a breakdown activity every time you exercised. And at 30, that was true. And at 40 and at 50. And as we age up the ladder, it's going to be even more true. But it's going to be more crucial to you then, because you're also just older. So your muscles are breaking down. You're probably tending to eat less, maybe because you have less appetite and overall you're less active, and it's easier to add weight, so you tend to get in the habit of smaller portions. If you're not eating enough, there's no way exercise will help you build up. You have to have both proper exercise and proper nutrition, and I'm going to give you that. So I want you to go to the URL below. Here's where we're going to start, and hang with me because this may not make sense to you right away. I'm going to take you first through a set of back and core exercises. And here's the reason why. If you don't have this in shape and strong and resilient to injury, you can't go fast, you can't exercise hard, you can't lift enough weights, you can't go through range of motion without pain. And if you can't do that now at 40, at 50 and at 60 and 70 and 80, it gets much worse. But most of us skip over it. It's kind of like stretching at the end, I'll do that later. And later never really comes because you got the groceries and the kids and the dog and the dinner, and too many things come at you that you forget and you don't get back to you. Use this URL down below, plug that into your browser, and when you get on that list, I will send you 3 videos that talk about exercises you should be doing. If you have back pain, there's a bonus one that talks about what you should be doing so that you can be comfortable getting started moving more. And if you don't have back pain, just let that one go or share it with somebody you probably know who does have back pain. But if you're 40 and you want to age really well and still look good at 50, and I guarantee you do, or at 60 and 70 and beyond, you have to start right now. Don't figure, well, I look good and I feel good and that's enough for me, because you'll be sorry in 10 years and 20 years and 30 years. And I can give you a list of names to prove it. Go to this URL below. Be the Foxiest 60 and 70-year-old on your block. And I'll see you at the videos.